Hi, everyone. Hey, TL Hodge. Hey, Jenna Moon, Ben Ashworth, Nenny C. How are you guys doing today? How are you, Miss Tracy?
I'm fine. How are you guys?
Uh-oh, you're roboting, darling.
Oh no. Can you hear Lolly barking?
I did hear Lolly barking, yes.
So, do I need to go out and come back in?
You guys, is she roboting for you? Uh-oh.
Stop it, Lolly. All right, I'll go out and come back in.
You're kind of roboting. I can't hear you hardly. Oh, crap. Tracy, are you there?
Is it any better?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Coffee Chat. Hey, Jules. So, how would you like to start this off, Miss Tracy?
Well, first of all, um, I was just watching Bombshell, and I don't have any problem with that lady. I don't know her that well.
Uh-oh, you're roboting again.
Oh
Is that on
no.
my end or is it yours? God.
Sandy says it sounds fine to her.
Oh, okay. Well, if it sounds fine, then that works. I'm gonna run and can you get my headphones, Brandon? I'm gonna have Brandon get the headphones because it's not working. My computer's messing up. Hey, Miss Nomer, how are you?
Can you all hear me?
Jules, look at that picture. That's hot. I like that.
Hey, thank you next.
Oh, I can't even see the chat. Oh, crap.
Oh crap. Low budget production here.
This would happen to me right now, by the way.
Thank you next. I feel you. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than I feel you, girl. Galway says it sounds fine.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Yeah, I want to put it out there that they were blaming this cruel intentions on being Tiffany. And Tiffany texted me and said she was helping her son hang some lights or something. So it's not Tiffany, guys. It's just not Tiffany. Try again, try somebody else, blame it on somebody else. But you there, Sarah?
shit.
No, I can't hear Sarah. Thank you, Drama Archives. But now I can't see Sarah. Jules said she can prove it isn't Tiffany. Where did Sarah go? Am I here by myself now, y'all? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, Sarah booted herself. Sunnyside said she can't hear nobody. Hey, Nunya Biz. She's getting her headphones. Well, I thought Brandon was bringing them to her.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. Finally at work. So I had to completely get off of my computer and go to StreamYards from my phone. Sorry, I apologize.
Well, like I was saying, I listened to a few minutes of Bombshell over there, and I don't have nothing against that lady. I don't know her, you know. Hey, M's Coffee Combo. But she said in there, you know, why can't everybody just put everything to the side and move along and get along and, you know, ho, 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 whatever. And Makeup Mobster's in there going, I'm willing to. Did anybody see Makeup Mobster's community post about me the other day? Saying I never donated shit. Thank you again, Drama Archives.
Drama Archives, thank you, hon. I appreciate that.
So, Makeup Mobster, don't sit over there and act like you're not part of the problem. Because you're just as much a part of the problem as anybody else on here. You ain't no better. So, just cool your jets.
Well, the thing is, you know, I set this up on my computer because I wanted to play some clips and I really wanted to, like, get into some of the things that Laura was talking about and some of the things that even Makeup Mobster was talking about. But I do have to give Makeup Mobster some credit. Like, she even stopped Laura and was like, well, Laura, you know, sometimes at Christmas it is needs for kids. Not all kids just, you know, get things because they want them. You know, there's kids out there that, you know, do need things. So I give her props for saying that.
I agree. Thank you. Next. I totally agree. I don't know why these freaking lists have turned into this mess. Donate if you can, don't if you can't. Say a prayer for those that are going to do it. I mean, I don't care about Laura's list. I don't care about, you know, I don't care who made a list. I don't care what they put on those lists. You know, I personally went through and picked lists that I felt, without knowing who these people are, that I felt like, okay, one of the lists was all baby items. And it was like sleepers and a little coat. Okay, I'm a firm believer babies need to be warm. So that's what I chose. That's just my personal preference.
Right. And Republican Ash, you're absolutely right. You're not a horrible person at all. What you said was on point. You know, there are people that need things. And, you know, when you see creators out there making a list for $500 consoles, that's bullshit because you're taking away from people that actually need things. That's my problem with some of the things that Laura was saying. And you're so on point, Republican Ash, because you're right. You know, all these people are trying to be greedy by saying, well, my kid wants this and wants this. But then you do have people out there in this community that actually do need things. And that's why they have sleepers or, you know, clothes and things like that, because it's a necessity. It's not just a want. And, you know, people like Laura are taking away from people that actually need things.
Well, and here's the way I feel about Laura's list. If Laura's people want to contribute to that list, that's their business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is absolutely their business. I don't. It makes me no, never mind. But me myself, I did go through the list.
Laura is insensitive to other people's needs, and it absolutely shows. She doesn't care about anyone else but her. She makes it all about her and her children. Well, Laura, there's other children in this community that have needs. You know, you sit there and talk about how you have $2,000 to $4,000 in your savings account, bitch, I was $250 in the hole this morning, and I still gave. You want to sit there and see proof of how people are so much worse off than you? Well, here I am, but I'm still paying it forward. And who I give that money to is none of your business, or who I spend on whoever's wish list is none of your business. We're doing that because we're good people. And if somebody's, giving money to someone that might be in a drug addiction, that's not your business. That's not your business what they do with that money. It's out of your hands.
Well,
You're
and
paying it forward.
like I said, Laura's list, I could care less about. No, am I going to donate to it? No, I'm not, because I've done my donating that I can afford to do, and I personally went through the list and looked at things that I felt like were needs.
Yeah.
And of course, I had to throw a toy or something in because, babies need toys. But as far as Laura's list goes, I could give two shits about it. I really could. I don't care. I hope her kids get everything they ever dreamed of. But the way I looked at this whole thing when it first got started was families in need, not families in want.
And that's why I didn't put a list out. This is just me per se. I didn't put a list out because I know there's children out there in this community that have it worse off than my child. I would rather them get something instead of me or my child. I'm going to make sure my kid has a Christmas, but there's people out there that's worse off. So, I got aggravated. I wasn't even going to bring any of this up, but I heard her actually ask someone on Makeup Mobster's panel
I
if
heard
this
that, Wendy.
woman
I didn't
was
see
in
that.
active addiction. Are you kidding me? Why are you going to ask this woman if she's in active addiction? Why is that any of your business to even ask on a public panel where there's 300 to 400 people there listening? Do you know how embarrassing that is for that woman?
I don't know. Like I said, I've been in a total. These last few days have just totally blown my mind. It's like, how did this go from here to here? When anytime you donate to somebody, once that leaves your hands, it doesn't matter.
No.
When I give to somebody, okay, I'm big about, the guys on the corner with the signs that says, I'm hungry. I can't help it. It's just who I am. And my brother's totally opposite. He's like, well, he's probably going to walk over to the liquor store and get a bottle. I don't care. Once I gave it away, it was his. So I just don't understand how it's gotten to. I don't get it at all. I really don't. And yay for Makeup Mobster for shutting it down if it was getting out of control. I had to get off. I had a phone call I had to take.
Not only did Laura ask this woman if she was in active addiction, but she literally said that it's insulting that this woman asked her for help in an email by asking her to drop her PayPal. I'm telling you what, if somebody were to email me and said, Sarah, can you drop my PayPal in your chat?
Oh,
I would be all for it.
I didn't know it came in an email. I thought Miss OMG came into her chat and asked her to do that. But even if somebody came into my chat and said, hey, can you drop my PayPal?
Absolutely.
It wouldn't infuriate me that much. I'd be like, okay.
She said it was insulting that she did that. Insulting. Why is that so insulting that maybe somebody needs help and maybe you could just, be a decent human being and say, okay, yeah, I can do that for you. Man, yeah. I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry about that. I had this presentation that I was going to do, and I swear to God I did, and I had it all set up.
Big whiteboard. Well, Sarah was going to go live earlier, but I had a therapy appointment, and I was like, well, I've got a teleconference therapy appointment. You can go live if you want. I'll just catch it on And she's like, oh, hell no, there's some things I want to bring to the. And I was like, well, maybe the hour wait might do you some good.
I was going to do it right. And I can't now. And so I'm kind of like all over the place with my thoughts. I mean, I had all my little clips in order, ready to go. And yep, that's not working out too well now. I'm having some huge computer issues and I hate that. I'm never going to buy a Mac again. I swear I'm not. I'm going to go back to the other. Ugh.
Like I said, I've just been scratching. I even talked to my therapist about it today. And no, I don't usually talk YouTube to my therapist. So before anybody clips that, but I was like, we were just talking about me in general and how I was feeling. And I was like, I'm just really just not in the spirit. I'm just not feeling it. And then we got to talking about YouTube and, her words were no good deed goes unpunished. And I was like, yeah, but you don't know what kind of cluster this has turned into. This was just people trying to help people. And I don't know how it got so off the rails.
Well, because you have people like Laura that's sitting there critiquing what others have on their list or making fun of them or telling them they need to go to a Goodwill to go get their vacuum if they need a vacuum. But then you got people like her also putting $500 gaming consoles on her wish list. How does that make sense? It doesn't. Hey, Stephanie Brown, how are you? Hey, Mario.
Well, I guess it was insulting to Makeup Mobster when Laura told people in Makeup Mobster's chat to buy her candles if they want to support her. I don't know. Shannon,
I mean, she
Uncensored.
literally put her checking account for people to see and how she had like $2,000 to $4,000 in there. And then she's sitting there begging people to show what they have in theirs.
Well, she better be able to count zeros, like at least one, if you want to see mine.
I screwed
But you know
mine up
what?
somehow.
I got. You know what I got my son for Christmas? This is no lie. I got him a pair of work boots because the ones I bought him while he was in Florida, he took off and left in Florida. So now that's 2 pair of work boots I bought in the last 6 months. But I bought him a pair of work boots. Hint, hint, son, get a full-time job. And I got him one of these magnifying glasses where you put your phone behind it and it magnifies it. I think it was like $19 because he lays upstairs and watches his phone at night. Because we don't have cable here because it was too expensive. Sometimes you got to tighten your belts. And cable was, we do have internet and I do have a smart TV. So, I have Hulu and Netflix and stuff like that I'm actually using other people's account. God, now Netflix will probably cut me off because I just said that. But sometimes you just have to tighten your belts and live way below what you're used to living, Mandy says she has 72 cents in her account right now. I would have never put a list out. And not because anybody that did put a list out should feel bad about it, but I don't have little kids. And push come to shove, Christmas is about little kids.
Well, and that's my whole point. Laura said, my kids need nothing. If your kids need nothing, why make a list? Why put that out there? Why don't you let other people that might need or might want something, why take that away from them? If you don't need anything, maybe there's other families that do. It's not the Laura show. It's not all about Laura. She is the most self-absorbed, selfish person I have ever met in my entire life. There's people in this community that actually do need things for their children. That's why they made the lists.
Well, I thought the list started out as a great idea, and I'm still going to go with the fact that, there's been a lot of people that's contributed a lot to those lists. Even Laura and Makeup Mobster, according to them, I think Laura showed her receipt. I don't know why anybody feels the need to do that, but um,
You know,
so there was still good that came out of it.
yeah, I am always going to say how I feel. And I don't care if Laura decides to rip me apart for this. I don't care because these are my feelings and this is how I feel. This is my platform. And I'm going to voice my opinion on things. And I think she's a self centered, condescending witch that will take from anybody. And I think that's wrong. I think that, she doesn't give anybody else the benefit of the doubt. She wants to take, consume, consume, consume without thinking about anyone else. And that bothers me because this is Christmas. This is the season of perpetual hope. This is for kids. These lists aren't just out there because people are being selfish and want, people to give them freebies. That's what she's trying to do. There's people that are actually in need.
It's making me realize that people are really forgetting the reason for the season. The reason you celebrate Christmas is not about ribbons and bows and bells.
Mm-hmm.
It's the birth of Jesus Christ.
Right. Well, she's an atheist, so she doesn't see it that way. So.
Well, that's the way I was raised.
Oh, and that's the way I was raised too.
Gifts came into play when gifts were laid at the feet of Jesus Christ in the manger. I mean, do I really have to sit here and tell people the Christmas story?
Hi, girls.
Hey,
Hey,
Tawanda.
How are you?
How are you?
We are good.
Well, you guys getting in trouble?
Always.
Oh my! I got off work early because they still have a breakdown. They couldn't get it fixed, so I got sent home early. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself getting off this early from my
You can
fake
come
job.
hang out with us.
Yeah, I did. I thought I'm going to sneak up on them. They're going to think I'm at lunch break or something. So, what's going on? I hear there's a lot of icky stuff going on.
Yeah. A lot of icky
Just,
stuff. And it
A
shouldn't
lot
be
of
icky.
selfishness, a lot of self-absorbed, ignorant people in this community. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to call it out. Laura is very self-absorbed. She's very ignorant, and she makes every single thing about her when it should be about giving, when it should be about other people. But no, she wants to have a $500 console on her wish list or 2 gaming chairs.
Well, I just don't want it to divert from anybody who really needs help. And, I feel so sorry for the kids who are not going to get a Christmas. So anybody that's out there that, still needs help.
Thank you, Drama.
I have a lady that
archives. Thank you.
Okay, I have a lady that contacted me and she said, "Do you have a family in mind? I would like to help." So, if we have anybody that you guys know of that is in dire need, will you please just kind of pass it on to me?
Absolutely. I do know of one person and I will pass it on to you. I'm not going to embarrass her on a panel. I'm not going to say anything.
Nope. We'll do it behind the scenes, and that would be great because this lady is awesome and she wants to help. And I also had a gentleman contact me last night and say that if we needed any help with a family, to please let him know too. So, if we get to that point, I mean, I'm trying to help who I can help, but at the end of the day, I have kids and grandkids too. So I'm trying to help everybody I can. But,
I agree, Wendy.
And that's what makes you a beautiful person, Tawanda. You do want to help. You're one of those people that would rather give than to gain anything for yourself. And I absolutely love that about you.
Well, I want to see kids. I want to see kids be able to have something under the tree and be excited about it, because that's what the spirit of Christmas is about. And if people want to be foolish about. I mean, I know there's wants and needs, and kids do go overboard, but at the end of the day, their mom's the one in charge of checking out these lists before they submit them. So think
I
about the
really
other
wish I
children
could
too.
post links. I wish I could post links in here. I just don't have any of the links. If any of the mods in here have any links, like, people's Amazon wish links, can you post them?
Sarah, I want to tell a story. Your son's, he can't hear, can he?
No, I've got my headphones in.
I'm going to tell a story. I'm not going to mention this person's name, but Sarah was wanting to get her son a new phone, but she explained to him she didn't have the money. She never told none of us this. She never told any of us this, because had she had told us, we'd have made sure that he got a new phone, because, he's 17. He needs a phone, and his is busted up. And do you know, by the grace of God, she checked her PayPal this morning and she had gotten enough money to get his phone.
Yeah, I'm very
Aw.
grateful for that person. Yeah, I didn't. I don't want to talk about. I didn't really. Yeah, like I didn't know what I was gonna do because things are bad. Even though I've given a little bit. I don't like to talk about my story that often or my financial. But yeah,
I know,
I was
Sarah,
very
but you
grateful.
know that you can always reach out because your child's
to
important too. Your
Yeah,
child's important too.
No, but that was
So,
just like a kind of almost like a little mini miracle there.
Oh,
no
it
kidding.
was. And I showed that person, I'm like, because of, your selflessness and because of your giving heart, this is what I got my kid. Thank you so very much. Like, I was so grateful that person did that. And I want them to know how much I absolutely love them. I, honest to God, do. And I have for a very long time.
Well, whoever did it, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That person's a gem.
But yeah, that was just like a little Christmas miracle. We're on the phone and she said, "Oh, I just checked my PayPal and somebody said," she goes, "Now I have enough to add and get his phone." And I was like, "Aw." I just,
Yeah.
To me, that was like a little Christmas miracle. I love stories like that.
Mac 11, you have been exceptional on this whole thing. Mac has went and got something off everybody's list to get somebody. And last night, she won one of the $100 gift cards from Diane. And I know she went and bought more. I know she did. I know Mac well enough.
I love Max. She is
I
such a
never
sweetheart.
win at Diane's. It's rigged. Just kidding, Diane. But that was my full intent anyways. If I won one of the gift cards, I was just going to tell them to put it towards somebody's wish list.
Hey,
I went to
Dover.
bed. I fell asleep before everything, before it was done. I fell asleep.
Hey, Truth Seeker Knows. How are you?
Well, I just want
I,
to see everybody have a good Christmas. And, if they want to haggle back and forth with each other, let them haggle.
Yeah,
Downtown
that's
Stephanie Brown in the house.
that's what I say.
Hi, Stephanie. Truth Seeker Knows is in here. Hi, honey.
Blue Sugar.
Yeah,
I love Blue Sugar.
I do too. She's always has such sweet things. And Nanny C, hi, baby.
So Diane, if you decide to unrig your contest and I do win a card, you can just go ahead and put that towards some list, okay? Just thought I'd let you know.
You're not gonna win.
I got beat
You're
out
not
of the
gonna win.
Valentine's thing by a serial killer, basically. So
Hey, I got beat out of the Halloween thing by a rapper.
that's true.
Hey, little lady.
That's true. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
rigged. You got to work there to win.
You gotta work there. I don't know. I'll tell you
Just
what,
kidding.
Mac has been working really hard at working on these kids' list. She really has been diligent about it. And I knew last night when she won, I went, she's gonna go hit some more lists now. I swear, if I was a millionaire,
said it. If I was a millionaire, there would be 500,000 kids that would have
I know.
a blowout Christmas, you know?
Me too, and I'd still be living in my fifth wheel.
So I
It's
guess
easy to-
Laura said if everyone in this chat gave me $1, that could knock out an item on my list. God, see, that's what drives me so insane about her. Instead of, oh God, it's always about her and her kids and their needs. There's more people around here in this community that have needs too. It's not always about her. Gosh.
Well, I seen somebody had made a little video. I want it, and I want it now.
Speaking about videos.
with that little
I-
Oompa Loompa chick dropping
Yes,
down
oh
in
my
that
God.
thing. I know.
I know. I laughed
I
so
don't know.
hard.
I don't know what channel made that, but it's so funny. It's got the little mean girl from the Willy
Yeah,
Wonka.
yeah.
I want it,
Gossip
and I
Girl. Was
want
it
it now.
now? Gossip Girl or something? I had never seen that before, and somebody sent me a link, and I was like, "Wow."
I
Yeah,
know
You
you
know,
would.
if
Smart.
anybody wants to see how much of a liar she really is, you guys need to go and watch Mandy Bell's last video that she posted. It's actually on my community page. That
Oh,
shows
boy.
you right there how much of a liar Laura is. And how
Hey,
much of
Gone
a
Girl,
con
Gone Girl.
is me. Hi, Gone
She
Girl,
does.
Gone Girl.
I don't know.
She doesn't.
I'm not gonna let this. I'm not gonna let
Don't
this.
let it. Nope. I let it blow over. Trust me.
Oh,
I
thank
was
you,
ma-
next.
I
Welcome
was
to
mad as a
the-
hornet the other night when her and Dave were up there saying how that I send thousands of dollars to whiskey and how I don't really have a job and how I don't really work as many hours as I did. I mean, I was madder than a hornet and I was ready to go live and I thought, why? You know they're lying.
Me too.
You know how you
So
work.
I thought, wait a minute. If that bitch is sending whiskey thousands of dollars and not me, shit's gonna hit the fan.
If I was on my computer,
Just joking,
I would be
Tawanda.
able to play it.
I know.
I'm not able to play it from here. I'm sorry, P. Oh, I'd love to play that clip that Mandy Bell put up. Lord.
Oh,
But
I know,
my
Michael Levin.
computer
I'm just
kinda
teasing
went-
Diane. I know. All you got to do is leave a comment. I'm just messing with Diane. Every time she has a contest, I go in there and say, "Did I win?" Even before she's drawn. So I'm just messing with her.
One of these days I'm going to pay off Diane so you win. Just so you have to eat your words. And then you'll say, oh my God, I really won?
No, don't do that. That's not fun.
What?
I want to win right.
Oh,
No,
if I,
I'm just. I mean,
yeah, but you're
I've said
like
all-
me.
I've
You're
said
like
all-
me. You won't win.
Welcome to the enlightened Stephanie Brown.
I
Thanks
think
for
it's
joining us.
comments
Oh,
because I
Stephanie.
went in there and put ho ho ho, and I don't mean you, Randy, and Wendy. I think that's why I didn't get picked.
You're so mean. That's probably why you need to go in there and say something so sweet that they'll think it's a troll. I'm sorry. I'll quit picking on you, Trace.
Hey, Black-Hearted.
I thought it was
got
a
off
cute
work
comment.
early. I got off work early and I'm so excited I don't even know what to do.
You never get off work
You
early.
sound
This is
pretty
awesome.
giddy.
I know.
She
I
does,
know.
doesn't she?
I know. I am so happy to be off. It's still light outside.
Hey, Sour
It's not
Patch.
because when I go to work, it's dark, and when I come home, it's dark. And I was like, ah. So it's actually the sun is out. It's really cool.
It's
cool.
really
Dragonfly.
nice out, actually. It's kind of warm today. Like I had to turn my heat down because it's so warm outside. This weather's oppositional, actually. It's weird.
I did want to apologize about losing my shit on my live stream the other day and showing that God ugly hernia, but I was just
Yeah, but Tracy,
pushed.
you can only take so much. They have made troll accounts of you talking about cancer about you. What else? I mean,
I guess I can't handle being called a freaking scammer when I've never
You're not a
scammed
scammer.
anybody for anything.
Glasses. I don't know what it's like to be off work
Thanks,
like this.
PF.
Meet Dragonfly. How are you doing? Misnomer, you have no idea how happy I am that Misnomer is back talking to me again. I loved Misnomer, and
I
we
lost
kind of didn't see
Misnomer
eye
for
to
a minute
eye for a
too.
while. Yeah, I'm so glad
I,
Misnomer's back. I
I'm
love
glad she's back.
Misnomer.
I'm glad
Yeah.
she's back. Um, Tracy, when they take that thing out, um, just think, once you
What
get that
thing?
thing out of you, that hernia,
That
once they take it,
they don't take nothing out, goofball. Those are my intestines. I need those.
True Seeker knows
oh,
you
you
have a good
do?
day too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so it's
yeah. I
just a
need
hole
those.
that it's just, oh, so you're
My
going to push it
stomach.
all back in?
Yeah, what they'll do is my whole stomach wall has separated, and those are
Oh
my
gosh.
intestines. So
Oh,
what they'll do is they'll go in there and then they'll push them all back where they belong, and they'll put mesh over it.
oh my God.
But like I said, that's not going to happen for a while, anyways, because my pulmonologist won't let me get put under right now. So, but like I
Can they
said, I just
do,
wanted to
can they,
apologize. Go ahead.
can they do a spinal block or something without having to put you under?
I don't know. I don't
Because they
know.
did that on my dad whenever they did his hip. They just
I
gave
am
him
not
some
going
really,
near a hospital until something gives with this COVID. Yeah, they tack it
you're,
back into place. It is a major surgery. You're right, Stephanie Brown. When I first went to the first surgeon, and you know when a doctor looks at you and goes, "Wow," it's never good news. But when I went to the first surgeon, he said that I would be out of commission for like 12 weeks because of the size of it. But he also said he
wow.
didn't want to do it until I was 5 years cancer free, and that'll be, I think it was coming up this year in 2021. I'll get my
How are
scans
you
in
gonna?
2021, and then
How
how
are
am I
you
going to
gonna
do
have
what?
any? Well, you wait till the COVID's over. I'll take a vacation. I'll come take care of you. I won't make you laugh though. I'll come. I'll come down and take care of you. Somebody's gonna have to take care of you.
I'll come take care of you. I'm not that far.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'm not. This ain't about me. I just wanted to apologize for anybody that, it does kind of look like twins, and I was going to name them something, but I'm going to be nice.
well,
I'm just going to
well,
be nice.
I just kept thinking they were gonna take it out and then we could
No,
name it.
no,
So
those are
I
my
didn't know they were
guts.
your guts. Ooh.
No, those are my actual guts. I need them.
No, Stephanie, she won't. She always wants to take care of everyone else, but nobody can take care of her.
She may not have a choice.
Me
We'll
and
just show
Twanda.
up. We'll just show up. Road trip. Get ready, Trace. We're on our way.
Stephanie said, let's name them. No, I kind of already did, and I put it in a meme, but I didn't release it because it was mean, and I don't want to. I'm trying to not be mean.
You're not
It's
mean, Tracy. You're the
hard. It's
furthest
really
thing from
hard
being
with all
mean.
the bullshit that goes on around here. But I'm really trying hard not to be mean. 'Tis the season.
I want to see that meme though. I want to see it.
You
You
didn't
gotta send
see
me
it?
that thing. I want to see it.
Oh, I'll send it to you. It was funny.
No, I miss everything. Okay. I miss everything. I get home at night and you guys have been talking all day long and I'll say, what happened? And everybody will go, because they're exhausted. And I'm like, God dang, I got to go catch up on everything. I miss all the good stuff. Oh,
I miss everything too, because really, I'm in bed. Sandy says, I want to see it. Oh, the meme. I was going to say, if you want to see the hernia, go watch my. Okay, Sandy, I'll find a way to send it to you.
so you know what was kind of fun last night, though? I did, because I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I just had,
Probably Mac.
yeah, we're going to go live on Christmas. I'm going to, because I'm going to do Christmas with my kids and grandkids on Christmas Eve. So I'm available all Christmas Day to help do whatever. So
Are we going to do we're not ones. Go around spreading rumors.
And spreading rumors.
Look,
Yeah.
speaking of going live, my birthday is Sunday. We should go live and just kind of hang out on my birthday.
Mine's
Party at-
Wednesday.
Is it
we could have a
really?
Yes.
double.
Oh, Tawanda.
Yeah.
We could have a panel. We
Yeah.
could have a panel party.
Yes, a birthday bash.
I turned the big 6-0.
I'll be
Yes.
41.
I know
It's
you
none of-
are my daughter's. You're my daughter's age. Actually, you're younger than my daughter.
It's none of your damn business how much I am.
I cried on my 40th birthday. I was
40
so
is
depressed.
hard.
Oh,
30,
man.
30 and 40 are hard ones. They really are. My girlfriend almost lost her mind on her 40th. I was like, man, look at the alternative. If you're not 40, you're dead.
Hi,
So-
little lady.
Mac 11. I'm 98.
Some days I feel 98. I know
Oh,
my
gosh.
body's been feeling 98 lately. A big
Well-
so I didn't think I'd ever make it to 60.
Thank
know,
you,
whenever
shy
you
one.
when you're 20 years old, you're thinking, God, I'll never be 60 years old. Now I'm thinking, oh God, I'm 60. The next birthday is 70. That's the scary one for me.
Just hope you make it.
No.
That's what I do.
Oh, how I'm going to make it? You know what? There's no way God's going to take me because he hasn't taken my dad yet. And my dad is 87 and he works every day. I think God doesn't take
Wow.
people who work a lot.
How old
Well,
is he?
Well, I'm screwed.
My dad's 87.
And he's still working. That's amazing.
He works
My
7
pop-
days a week, you guys. He opens our
Wow.
shop in the morning. I go over and feed him breakfast every morning. He's at the shop at 4 a.m.
Larry.
So, Tiffany
I'm only
Marie,
in my
I look
second
It
30.
year.
keeps
my
him busy
30s.
and it keeps him young. You know what I mean? By getting
Oh,
up
yeah.
and going to work. Yeah. That's
Yeah, he
amazing.
works every day.
87.
The day after Christmas, Nunya, that sucks.
What's wrong?
Her son's birthday is the day after Christmas. Those people get so gypped. Christmas babies get gypped. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, I'm right before Christmas, so Sarah. Of course we get tipped. But you know what? I didn't care. I never cared. I
Me
guess
neither.
that's why, yeah, birthdays and presents and stuff like that they're really not an important thing to me. They're really not. I would much rather be able to give somebody and see the look on their face.
I know.
what
That's how
brings-
I've always been too. I feel awkward
I
getting
just don't-
presents.
I know, me too. It's just the look on somebody's face. It's just
That's what makes it
it's
worth
it-
it.
it's like magic. It's
Mhm.
magic. I still that little couple during this COVID thing, I still take them their groceries and he can get out. He doesn't, but I want to. And like I take them over Thanksgiving dinner and stuff like that because I just love seeing that smile. It's just something that it makes my day. It does. It makes my day. So I hope
can
we
relate to that. I love getting presents for people and giving
Yes.
to people
The
because
18th birthday is the 23rd. 18. That's a big one. That's
I
a big
know.
one.
Jenna Moon says, I wish sometimes I could forget my birthday. Skip my
Well,
birthday. Me too.
sometimes I do. Dova
I
says
said
getting
when
a
I turned-
hysterectomy is the best thing she ever did. Well, that was kind of out of the blue, Dova, but I'm glad you enjoyed your hysterectomy.
Man, I had a partial hysterectomy and I wish I'd have never had that. I
Oh,
want more
they-
kids. And now I'm turning
Oh.
41. I know I'm not going to be able to.
Oh, hell to the no. Oh,
Oh,
hell
I'd
to the no.
have one.
That's
If I
like,
could,
when
I
Laura
would.
said, what are you going to do? Come and kidnap my daughter? I was like, have you lost your damn mind, Laura? What the hell I want with a teenage daughter?
I
What
wish
did
I
she
could
say?
have
Alert
more
Tawanda
kids.
is courting for a new boyfriend. She suspects this gentleman has a male friend. What? I've said I don't need any boyfriends. Trust me. I don't
Wow,
need
Life
husbands.
Rewind. You get hit hard during the December. Mine's in January. I hate winter birthdays. I'd rather
Oh,
have a
me
summer
too.
birthday where you can be outside, a fall birthday where you can have a little fire going and a cold beer next to you and, you know, like a normal fall day.
So
I
have
thought
you
this
guys
was
got
good.
snow yet?
This started out to be a really big ass dragon.
It did, but I
I
wasn't
know.
organized. I didn't have it together the right way because of my stupid computer. Like I was
I
gonna have
like it better that way. I like it better that way. I do. I like it better that way.
I
You know
had my little
why? It just gives them more fuel. And if you don't give them more fuel, then they have to find somebody else to go pick on. Sorry, but they do. I mean, they find a new victim. I went last night and went in.
I'm just gonna start to go into chats that are being negative, and I'm just gonna drop 2 words. You're negative Nellies, and then I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm not welcome in a lot of chats anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty much blocked from like every chat. It's whatever.
You are?
Yeah, I don't get to go a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
places.
Yeah, I'm blocked from a lot of people.
Well, I'm blocked from a couple, but that's okay. I don't go there anyway. So
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me that bad. So the only thing I hate about it is when they make a community post about you and then somebody has to show it to you because they've got you blocked. That
Yeah.
burns me up. That happened a few
Yeah.
days ago. And I'm like, wait, you're going to make a community post about me, but you got me on block. Yeah, you're a
Knowing that you
big
can't see
badass.
it.
Right.
That's like saying, I don't ever think about you, and then putting out a video accidentally calling
No.
me a scammer, and then saying that was for my Patreons only. I was like,
Mm.
so that's a perk?
Well,
Become a
why are you
Patreon and you'll get to see videos about Tracy. Yay.
oh,
right?
their Patreons must think that we are just like the bottom of the barrel, skank, yucky, like ick. It's sad. I wish they'd get to know me. I'm really
Well,
not that
here's the
bad.
thing. Here's the thing. She sat there and said, well, I never talk about Tracy. And then 2 seconds later, she's like, well, I put that video on public on accident. I was practicing my editing skills on this video of Tracy. You just contradicted yourself. How are you going to sit there and say you never talk about Tracy, but you're making videos of her for your Patreon?
You can't practice your editing skills on maybe a true crime story or
Right.
puppies and kittens or anything else. It had to be about me. I mean, sign me up.
Her editing skills. What did she do? Did she show your? I don't know. Never mind. Never mind.
No, she just had this. It was a good video. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty well edited, I would say. But it was just saying, I'm so sorry you got scammed by Tracy, the racist bitch. I apologize to anybody who ever donated to her. It was that kind of video.
I mean,
Oh,
is that what Patreons are really paying for? That's kind of sad. Just saying.
Yeah, and then when she said it was meant for Patreon only, I was like, okay, so that's a hell of a perk. If you wanna see me drag Tracy, join my Patreon.
well, I remember that when we were in Patreon, we were supposed to get a wine glass or something. Never seen
Oh
that wine
no,
glass.
I didn't earn a wine glass.
Huh?
But it doesn't matter. It had glitter all around the edge of it. How the hell are you gonna drink out of it?
With letters falling off.
Oh yeah, I seen Mr.
I gotta
Positive.
get back to him. He actually sent me an email. I haven't emailed him back.
Oh,
Beth, you're right. It's our job as parents to show our children how important it is to give to someone in need. It makes them appreciate what they have. Absolutely.
Pin that comment. That is an excellent comment, Beth.
It is.
yeah, it is.
But here's
I
the
don't know. I
problem.
think
If I sat down with my son and said, "Here, go through these wish lists with me and let's get some things off of it," he would spend thousands of dollars that neither one of us have. He would be like, "No, Mom, get this. I remember I used to have this gun. Get this gun, Mom. This little laser gun is cool." I already know him.
Dragon's Law, yes. Dragon's Law says, I have a question. I seen on Laura's community page that here's 2 more wish lists that have been heavily vetted. Was one of those lists hers? Yes, it was.
I clicked on one and it didn't go
She's been
anywhere.
dropping her own wish lists in other people's chats that she mods in. She's greed. That should be tattooed on her. I'm full of greed.
Oh, I would love to do a skit on, the ghost of Christmas past. I still have the wig.
Me too. It's hanging in my closet. Every time I open my closet, it scares the shit out of me.
We should do a little skit, maybe.
Some people just have no compassion. It's all about them and give me, me. I don't think I could ever drop my own list. I
Hey,
couldn't have the gall
Rosewater.
to do that. Hey, Rosewater.
Well, I think if you're truly,
I haven't
truly
seen her
in
forever.
need, then I think if you're truly, truly in need,
Yeah, but
then,
if you got $4,000 sitting in your savings and checking account, you are truly not in need. I don't care who you are.
I don't have that
Yeah.
in my savings and checking
Oh.
account.
I don't have a savings account.
Call it as I see it.
I have a checking account. I don't have a savings account.
Yeah, I have a savings account. There's just nothing in it.
I never bothered because I tried a savings account and I never could save shit. So it was like, why am I dealing with 2 accounts here? Why not just,
Coffee
There wa-
chat, that's exactly it right there. That's all
What's
her
that?
people are to her is dollar signs. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
but you do. Yeah, but
she has a point though. If every one of her subs, she has like what, 8,000-9,000 subs. If every one of her subs gave her $1, then she would have $8,000 or $9,000, and she could do whatever she wanted.
IB Elf says I have a piggy bank. I have a piggy bank too. It's
I had
empty
I had a piggy bank until my son came back from Florida. Now it's just an empty pig.
No, I heard some of the people's stories that's in this community. I was listening to them and my heart went out to them. I didn't hardly have $1 to my name, but I still sent them $5 or $10. I would rather give than, I don't know. I don't know.
Call it as I see it. You know what? All I can say is those girls have been busting their asses to drop those links. I don't care if I have a relationship with them or not. They've all been busting their asses to drop those links. And it's not easy to be a mod in a chat and just continuously drop a different link, and then go back and grab another one, and then go back and grab another one, and then go back. If you're just dropping 1 or 2 links, it's not that big a deal. But when you're trying to drop 30 and you got to keep going back and grabbing another link, it is.
To get them organized,
Yeah.
I know Jenny Jen, she's gone out of her way to get them organized so people can, have their links shared. And Trish has gone out of her way to do the same thing. And so is BTS. Kudos to those girls for thinking about others.
Yeah,
the way
they
that,
busted their asses.
Yeah. I know.
And I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
I'm not going to take away from them.
Yeah, I tell them, Diane has this list over on.
That's what I do.
I'm horrible because I am, well, they know that we're a little challenged, Tracy, when it comes to computers.
That's what I do. Hey, if y'all want to give, Diane has a list.
I know, I'm horrible.
I know that's horrible, but but I'm really not a horrible person. I'm just technically challenged. And my mods, when I go live, are either working or they're in the middle of homeschooling or they're in the middle of their dinner. It's always something with my mods. You would
Jules,
think
was Amanda Lynn in here? I didn't even see her.
she was for a second.
Oh shit.
Well, you need to add some more mods,
I'm gonna
Tracy.
jump down. My battery's going dead, but I'll be in the chat.
I know you're clicking.
I know. When I get down to a certain thing, I click. So I'm gonna jump down. I'll be in chat. Love you both.
Love you.
Love
Thanks
you.
for coming up, Trace. I love Tracy. I absolutely love that lady.
she cracks me up. She wants to be really, really mad, and then she gets off. Yeah, I can usually get her to.
That was my.
I mean, it's just scared me. No, I just think that these people just thrive on this stuff, and the wasted energy that they, yeah.
And
I
people's
want to
true
be able to
colors
help
really
some
come
people.
out. When the holidays come around, people's true colors absolutely come out, and you can just see, just by the things they say, how greedy they are and how they don't care about anyone else, but it's always about them. Give me, give me, give me, and that drives me absolutely insane. It bothers me
Jace,
so bad.
somebody just said Diane is going live
Oh, is she? Like right now?
right now?
I don't know. I'll jump off though if she's going live.
Yeah,
I want to go see what she's got to say.
something must. Diane doesn't go
Uh-oh.
live during the day.
Yeah, not often. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this. Like, it didn't work out my way, anyways. I really wanted. I had a little setup, and I was gonna talk about things. I had my computer just went shit. So.
But see, you didn't need to do it, right, honey?
Yeah, it would have probably got me in more trouble, but.
I know sometimes I'll tell you what, it was all I had to do the other day. I was so angry. I was so mad. I was so, but, I worked just fine for her when I was in her Patreon and she needed donations.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden I don't have a damn job. Yeah.
Right. She'll love you. If you're paying her money, she will absolutely love you. But if you stop and leave her, she will drag the shit out of you. She will dox you accidentally on purpose, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
Diane's not going live. It's tonight. She's calling that Jasmina lady out.
Oh, Jasmina, you're in trouble.
That is creepy. That's so
man.
creepy. That's creepy, creepy. I mean, it's one thing, but I mean, she has contacted even Makeup Mobster and Laura and, Bommy, and I don't know how many other people that she has, contacted, other creators, but that's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy.
I mean, Jasmina emails her like nonstop, like 20, 30 times a day. And it's just like, whoa, lady, cool it. It's obsessive. Yeah. And then she started emailing other people, and it's just weird. Like, what has Diane ever done to you so bad that you have to constantly nag her and nag her and nag her? I don't get it.
Well, I think, LCD did it too. The thing is people who have no giving spirit in their body, they don't know how somebody could actually get money and have it in their hand and give to somebody else.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Diane, why should we disbelieve what Diane says? If she says that her donations and whatnot go to St. Jude's, why question that? That's my thing. And she doesn't have to prove what she does with her donations. But she's, out of her kind heart, she's giving it to St. Jude's to help children in need. And then you got morons that want to try to take that away just because they don't like her.
Yeah. Well, I just, I've always believed it, when I donate anyway, and I wish people would think about this. When you donate, you do it for a reason, and you do it for the best.
Mhm.
And once it's gone and out of your hand, it's done.
Right. It's
You know,
not for you to worry about anymore. That's on whoever you donated it to. That it's whatever they do with the money, that's on them. Once
that's
you
right.
donate, yeah, it's out of your
They're the
hands.
they're the ones that have to live with themselves. If you gave and they didn't do with the money what they said they were going to do with the money, that's on them. It's not on you. You know. So it is what it
Galway
is,
girl
kid.
says she doxed a woman assumed was Diane called her daughter. Oh yeah, she did. She doxed
Oh
someone that
yeah.
she thought was Diane's daughter, which wasn't Diane's daughter because she doesn't have any children. Gosh.
And she talked to the woman saying that that was Diane was another woman, the one
Mm-hmm.
that Diane tried to, the one
Poor Diane.
when she fixed that face where did you
Lord.
see it where she colored in the
Mm-hmm.
eyes and stuff? I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I saw
that
that.
lady's probably looking at that going, thanks. You made me look like an alien.
Oh,
But I mean, that poor lady. And I mean, it's just like any of these people. What business is it of us to know anybody's name?
right. Or what they look like. I hear Laura say it all the time. Well, show your face. Why should they show their face? Just so you can, get a snippet of what they look like and make fun of them?
Well, it's just like
No.
when I sent stuff to Wendy, you have to
Mm-hmm.
have a last name on there. So it was Wendy. You have to have a last name. I don't know her last name, you
Right.
know,
And
and so and I just like on yours. I know I'm going to put serendipity.
I'm telling you what, Daniel's going to be so excited for that beef jerky, Tawanda. I'm not kidding you. He's been wanting beef jerky for I don't know how long. This is going to make him so happy.
Well, we're gonna hook it up. I had the kids make some extra today. I said it's going. We just got a new smokehouse put in. Thank God. Now we got 3 running, which we really needed to have. But you got to work all the tweaks out of it first. But um, so she was like, "Hey, I got lots and blah blah blah." And so I said, "Well, I'll get it ready to ship out tomorrow." So
I'm so grateful for you, Tawanda. You
oh,
are such a kind soul. And,
I just I want him to be happy.
he's going to be. He's a
Yeah,
good kid.
so,
I'm really proud of him. Like he's come such a long way, I
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm proud of him.
didn't he got his driver's permit, didn't he?
He did. He got his temps. His doctor said it was okay that, just because someone has autism doesn't mean they can't have a driver's license or drive. He is in the spectrum and, he passed the test with flying colors. I've had him in driver's school. He's done so well and he's accomplished so much and his grades are just on point. And I gloat about this because, when he lived with his dad, like he had a truancy officer and he hardly ever went to school and things were bad.
Yeah.
And, when his dad passed away, he came back home with me full time and the kid changed. It went from, night to day. I mean, his grades, he started getting A's and B's. He was on the honor roll. And I'm so proud of him taking the path he did, this path.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
IB Elf and Remy, I'll get to you girls, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to get a lot of these orders filled for my peeps. But it's hard. Today I should be in there right now getting them all together, but we've had to shut down the whole front end. We've got some power issues and
since you got off early, you should just take this time to relax. You never get to relax and do anything for yourself. You should do
I know
that.
I want to catch up. I want to be able to watch YouTube and know what's going on so I don't have to go home and
Thank
play
you, Gone
everybody.
Girl Gone.
I always come home and I play these things at 2 times the speed.
I do that too.
And sometimes when you listen at 2 times the speed, they make you laugh, especially when somebody's angry. I love it when there's a certain person that's really angry and you put it on 2 times the speed and they're going. It's funny.
It
I
is
giggle.
funny.
I giggle. She probably popped a vein in her forehead. But oh well, yeah. It doesn't do you any good to get that angry. So anyway, okay, kids.
IBL. Wait.
What? What's wrong with IBL?
Someone just said that she made a comment. Everybody say prayers for IBL.
Oh, I just okay. I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah. And say prayers for Winky Whispers too, you guys. She just lost her mom. And it's really
Bless her
hard during the
heart.
holidays.
Bless her heart. I text her. I text Winky. I said, Winky, please let me send some flowers. Let me send a meal. Let me send something. Please let me do something. No, honey, I really don't need anything. Hi, Ems. Yeah.
Hey, Ian's
Now,
Coffee Convos.
she wouldn't let me do anything. I wanted to do something for her, but she just said, I don't need anything.
Oh, God love her.
I know. She's such a sweetheart.
She really is. And, she doesn't, pick a side or anything. She's just good to everyone. And
Yeah.
I hate to see her in pain.
I do too. I do too. All right, darling. Well, it was great to be able to be on an afternoon show.
I'm so glad you came up, Tawanda. I love you
Yeah,
with all my heart. And
I
I'm
love you
I'm
too.
so grateful for you. And I'm grateful for Tracy. And I'm grateful for all of you guys, really. And thank you guys for dropping the wish list, the Amazon wish list for people. Sandy, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
And Galway girl.
And don't forget about the kids and if anybody's out there and they're afraid to say anything to anybody, please don't be afraid. I mean, especially if you go to Sarah or you go to Tracy or you go to me, I guarantee you nobody will know anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because they have to beat anything out of us. So if you need anything and you're in need, please.
Trust is earned. It's not just given. And
That's right.
I want people to be able to trust us. And I mean, because there are people that need help around here, and it's kind of nice knowing that people can trust you to talk to you or to tell you things. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah. Well, IBF, if you need anything, honey, we love you. We care about you, sweetie.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you guys, this was an awesome afternoon. See my afternoon delight. I got my afternoon delight. And it's not like the song's afternoon delight. All
That's gonna
right,
be stuck in
darling.
my head now.
Okay, I love you, sweetie.
I
I'll
love you,
talk to you
Tawanda.
guys
Thank you for
later. I
coming
love
up.
everybody in the chat. I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah, and I also wanted to mention that Tiffany Marie was not in Bombshells. That was a clone. Like somebody cloned her and went in there talking a bunch of shit. That wasn't Tiffany. So if anybody talks to Bombshell, let her know that. Misnomer, thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, you guys. I'm gonna go in there and make dinner. But sorry this didn't go the way I wanted it to. But it was fun. I always love having Tawanda up, and I always love having Tracy up. So I hope you guys have a great day. And Sunday, I'm planning on going live again because it's my birthday. I'll be 41. So maybe you guys can come and hang out with me. So yeah, you guys have a great day, and thanks for coming. I appreciate all of you.